Hello guys, welcome to our channel again. This is our second video on HTML. So in the last video we talked about an HTML structure and we created our very first web page, right? Today I'm going further into HTML and talk about more tags and how to use them. So this is the file we created last time. So I'm going to open here. This is what we started. So here I'm going to open it with Notepad++. Okay, you can use any notepad, I mean default notepad or any other IDE, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's look more into our tags. Okay, so the first tag we are going to talk is paragraph tag. When we have some line and multiple lines to show on a web page, we are using paragraph tag. Now, as I told you before in the previous video, we have opening tags and closing tags. I think you are more familiar with these things now. So paragraph is just like that. I'm opening a paragraph tag. Now inside this paragraph tag, I'm going to type something. And now I'm going to close it. So if I save this and go to our web browser and reload it, and then you can find this is a paragraph. Now if you put a new line here, what will happen? Will it be on a new line in the web page? Let's save this thing and go to web browser and reload it. See, it doesn't make any change. I mean, in this editor we put this as two paragraphs in two lines, but in the web browser it shows all the paragraphs in one line. So that is the behavior of the paragraph tag. Okay, it doesn't matter how many lines do you have, it will show as a one paragraph. That is why we called it a paragraph tag. So what if you need to have a line here? You have this is a paragraph first line and you need this on a second line. What can you do? To do that, we have something called break tag. And now if we save this, now you can see there are two lines. If you want more lines, if you want to go to a new line, you can use this break tag. Now this break tag doesn't have an end tag. So this is how we work with paragraph tags. Now if you put more lines and more lines, and I'm going to save this, and if you go to browser and reload it, it won't do any different. But if you put more breaks and see, there's another line we can see. So you can use much as you want and go and reload. You can see so many lines. How much you put breaks, that much you will have new lines. Okay, so that is about paragraph and break tags. Okay. Okay, this is what we've done so far basically. Now let's talk about text formatting. When you are writing a text, even if it inside this paragraph, there are so many formats you can use. Okay, if you use Word, Microsoft Word and those things, when you are preparing articles and stuff, you need text formats. Why? Because you need them to be stylish, or you need to highlight them. Sometimes you need to say that user that it is a quoted line, and maybe deleted line. Don't take care about this is just delete it or something like that. So these formats are more useful when you are using HTML. First, I'm going to have a paragraph here. Inside of this p tag, I'm going to put a paragraph. Let's talk about bold text. So the tag for the bold text is b tag. And when you open the b tag, alright, you open the b tag, and then after you're done, you have to close the bold text. So inside this bold tag, that this text is bold, which means highlighted, not the normal font, it is more highlighted. Let's see how this thing works. We're going to save this and go into the browser and reload it. See, now we have the bold text. See, if you compare these two, this is the normal text, this is the bold text. Now bold text is more highlighted. Just like this, there are so many text formats to do. Now if you want this text to be a big text, size of the font size is little larger, you can use big tag. I'm going to change this as big text. it doesn't matter, this is just a paragraph, you can type anything you want. Okay, now if I save this and I'm going to the browser and reload, see, now this text is little bit larger than this first paragraph. Next one, I'm going to talk about italic text. So italic is I, right? So you have to use the tag name I. Now if I save this and see, it looks like a little bit floated. Alright, so this is italic. And then if you're going to need to have a small, there was big and there's also small. When you use small, the text size is a little bit smaller than normal. And see, this is the normal regular text and this is small. The size of the font is a little bit small. Alright, there is also some tag called strong. So now strong text, what does that do? It is also a kind of a bold text, but it is more highlighted. Alright, if I save this, right, and then go to the browser and reload it, see, now it is little bit highlighted, so the text is little bit strong. So strong text can be used for many occasions when you need to highlight something. Let's say you have to type the formula to water. You all know it's H2O, right? Now if you type this, how can we put this 2 right where we usually write? To do that, here you have to put the tag called sub. Sub means subscript. Actually, we write it as sub as the tag, alright, and we have to close it. Now what subscripted text do is it goes under like this. See, now it looks like when we writing in handwriting. Okay, so that is subscripted text. We have also superscripted. Okay, superscripted. What is super? Super means doing the same we did it in subscripted, but not in the down but in the up. Alright, let's say okay, inside this paragraph, let's take these two. I'm going to put inside sub. Okay, so this paragraph is normal under paragraph tag, but in this wrap is inside of superscripted text. Okay, now if I save this and go to the browser and reload it, see, the text is normal, parag and gf is normal, but this wrap is superscripted. Okay, that is what superscripted text do. Next one is deleted text. Now there is another text format that we can use for texts that are deleted. Okay, so the tag is delete tag, del, and I'm going to put the text, deleted text, let's say, doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'm going to close the delete tag and I'm going to save this and open the browser and reload it. See, we have deleted text. Okay, the text is deleted, it shows as a deleted text. And there's another text called inserted text. Now inserted text, we have the tag called ins. Okay, now what it does is it underlines the text. So inside this paragraph tag we have this text that we need to underline it, so we can use ins to do that. So I'm going to save this and go to browser and reload it. See, now this tag is underlined. Okay, so that is all about text formats. I'm going to wrap it up all we did in a quick one, right? Okay, now I have this text. Now let's see if you remember how to put these texts. Okay, and I'm going to save this. Let's see if these things are work. Okay, now we have all the text formats, right? There are maybe some other text formats I'm not going to talk about. You can find that in the documentation, but actually these are the most basic ones. And any other font styles, any other types, we are going to use by CSS. And you will learn a lot of font styles, sizes and stuff when we are doing CSS tutorial. Okay, so this is about text formatting. Okay, so that is it for this video. See you in the next one.